Okay. Ah, that's not the way I was supposed to go at all. I've gotten myself pretty close to the end of the world, and unless I backtrack, I would eventually, if I was able to find a way out of there at all, it would have been going straight into terrorist territory. And I guess I'm glad I noticed. Or that little orange line there. I'm glad that was there, because that was the tip-off. Wait a minute. That orange line would suggest I'm going in entirely the wrong direction, because I'm going from one place on the chiral network to another place on the chiral network. I really shouldn't have been running into that. See, I just got way off course. Might be able to sneak in up here, and that'll get me to the terrorist base, so. Be nice to get out of this rain. Rain, I love you. I wanna be with you. Rain. Yeah, as Bobo, who seems to be a big chunk of my audience for this series, already knows. Started watching G Gundam again on the YouTubes. It's a great anime, and I'd forgotten. I think I'd forgotten just what a complete douchebag Domon Kashu is to his girlfriend Rain. Like, just complete douchebag. Well, I mean, I could cut across here and just drive along the edge of the terrorist zone. It might be... I mean, either way, I'm gonna... No, I think I'm better off coming back up here. I can skirt along the edge of these mountains here and try to avoid... The main thing to try to avoid now is the ghosties. I could see myself fleeing from terrorists in a truck and them not being able to do a whole lot about it. But the ghosties will, I think, just fill the world with tar and destroy your truck and destroy you and just not be fun to be around. I think this is where I want to cut across the mountains now. Yeah, this will get me, this will kind of get me where I want to go. Okay. Ran into a lot more rocks than I meant to, but... Oh, we got a rainbow up here. That's pretty. Well, Bobo usually watches this series. I don't know about a whole lot of others. And that rainbow has reminded me, I guess I'm obsessed with video games. I was watching, just because I was playing Mega Man 7 and am going to eventually play Mega Man 8, I was reminded of one of my favorite Retsupre videos where some guy is playing Mega Man 8 and they make fun of him because that's what Retsupre does. But one of the things that seemed to be most amusing to them was at some point, this is a video where a guy is fighting through the state and does battle with Aquaman, is the name of the robot master. And the name of the video, if you feel like looking it up, I believe the name of the video is Message from Dr. Light, Unintelligible Garbled Mess, because the guy's sound settings aren't that great. Alright, yeah, ghosties, I know, but... It's annoying how ghosties stop your vehicle. Just entering their territory at all makes your vehicle stop momentarily and then come back. Because there's no lore thing about that makes sense. I haven't been detected by them yet. There's no rational lore reason that it's working like that. Might have been that going under this bridge was just as good as using it, but I think we're actually really close to finishing this trip. There's that same piece of cargo for the engineer that we've seen so many times. I don't know of a good way to get this thing back up the mountain, because I'm pretty sure we just drove off the mountain at this point in the trip here. So getting back up might be complicated, but at the same time, getting back up might not even be necessary. I can just skirt the cargo up the last little bit of the trip by hand. Oh, come on, it's so freaking close to working. Oh, that's so close to working. And they're gonna just punish the hell out of me here for having not quite gotten it to work. Truck's defensive battery is running out. Hold on. Ah, see, that path over there might be easier anyway. Again, like, I got weird Mako physics here, but I'm trying to maneuver to the left of that rock, and it really doesn't want to let me do that at all. Yeah, like... Okay, this isn't what I wanted. What if I just put the truck in the recharging spring? It's a recharging spring. It recharges batteries on stuff you're carrying by hand. I mean, it was so close to working before it decided it wasn't going to work anymore. I didn't actually... I'm not sure what the hell happened there. I didn't hit the turbocharge button, and it started turbocharging itself. Okay. So I guess I should have realized that was a possibility. So I blew up the truck. I thought I was just going to be able to go in there and get the... when I started to drift back into ghost territory at the very end of that nonsense. I might have to... Cargo... Auto-arrange cargo... Okay. I have a grenade launcher. None of these things have taken that much damage either, which is kind of bizarre when you consider how I've been treating them all. Let's drop a couple of these blood bags. And maybe the container repair spray. What about my... Are any of these used blood? Are any of these ones that are in my... Yeah, these are used. So then some of what it's not used I can put in the utility pouch. Because everything is massive when it's in a container. I didn't even... Oh, damn it. I was just trying to push the button to not drop the cargo I already had, and I accidentally picked up something that I didn't mean to pick up. I don't want that. I'm trying to get this. The cargo I'm trying to drop drifted over and got in the way. Okay. This, certainly I don't still need. I guess that just weighs too much. And I'll have to drop more stuff to get rid of it. Or to pick it up. Any of the grenades in the grenade pouch used up and need to go? No. Although this one... These are level 1 and those are level 2, so I can get rid of these. Wait a second, what? I thought I had... Okay. Cargo management, the game. There we go. We've done it. I could come back for some of this nonsense if I wanted to. It probably isn't worth the effort. The cargo container for my oxygen mask has been ruined. I don't know if we're going to need... I don't know whether or not we'll continue to need the oxygen mask. Just checking to make sure we're still heading in the right direction. Speed up. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. Jerk. I really wish that battery recovery spring worked on my vehicle. Not that at the end of the day the vehicle was able to run out of batteries before I crashed it, but it is what it is, folks. There's no use crying over exploded trucks. I really do need to make a note not to upload this thing without trucks. It made me think of it again. My little nephew, got to go in and fix it where I said his name. I guess I'll hit the battery thing on the way in. Yeah, Lou is making a lot of noise. It's fine. Can I get in here without losing cargo? I just get her up to level 4. We're out of here. We're never coming back. It's fine. Okay. Delivered all this stuff to Evo Devo biologist. Now whip it. Didn't do shit. Man, this video's... Oh, you know what? I'll just split this one after the fact now. Why not? Because I got to go in and edit it anyway. Thank you,
This will more than
Sammy.
suffice. Thank you for going to the trouble.
Thank you for destroying that truck. This might do it here. Got a lower grade, but it was still enough. And we got Evo Devo Biologist provided the design data for the following. Multi-rocket launcher. So now we have a rocket launcher that can fire multiple rockets, and you can use, this doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You can use hermetic rockets, which I guess means rockets that like a standard rocket propels it, but instead of having explosives, they're packed full of Sam's blood. But yeah, this is, I saw that and I was like, huh, and I kind of read it up and I was like, yeah, it's probably the most powerful thing in the game for fighting big bad BTs, and I would assume we're going to have boss fights with big bad BTs near the end of the game. We got some bot deliveries. Completely destroyed stuff delivered to the geologist. And the roboticist gets some destroyed junk delivered to her. She gave us a few likes, just, you know, she appreciates that we didn't forget she exists, I guess. Wow, that's a good job by the standards of our crappy-ass robot. Delivery
Set
volume.
this aside for you, thinking you might like it. Do you have room to carry it?
Hopefully it's the rocket launcher, but it's probably just going to be minerals and shit. It's chemicals, high-density chemicals. We should probably carry them on our back.
Take care, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
Now it seems unlikely we'll be coming back, so we'll use our robots to do all these orders. So anything that I have in a private locker here that I actually want, I probably need to just take it. This grenade launcher can be loaded with 4 types of ammo: anti-BT, heroic ammo, lethal grenade rounds, slip rounds, and non-lethal tranquilizer rounds. Maybe to be used to, okay, I don't know how you get these. Despite these 4 very different effects, only one type of ammo is required due to the ability to define firing characteristics at the point of launch. Sure. I don't know if we can turn this thing in now that we've got a super cool multi-grenade launcher pop power. We should probably actually do that. I don't know how we'd go about getting a container for our oxygen mask, but it's weird. I would assume it's built into our suit, and we put it on and take it off, but I guess not. Anyway, Dead President Mom's going to thank us for our generosity here. That gave us special alloys. Not a lot, but a few.
That weapon is equipped with an advanced targeting mechanism.
Oh, Mama's come back from the dead again.
If you lock on and fire, you'll see exactly what I mean.
Thanks. Cool. Alright, so we can hang that on our tool rack. We've got a... Okay, now I've got a tool rack equipped with a super grenade launcher for launching super grenades. We got a non-lethal assault rifle that we can use if we're ever attacked by a non-lethal feline. He's like lethal feline, with one very key difference. And alright, let's get out of here. So thanks, lady. I'm glad that we got that, but that's pretty much going to be it for needing to be here. I don't think we'll be seeing her again. Yeah, that would be kind of nice for me if everything wasn't depending on me at all times. So we'll head back towards that cargo we dropped, just because there's grenades that are still good. Or not grenades, but... Oh, no, they are grenades. Yeah, hermetic grenades. Which I think I could use as... They're basically warning you that you could fall off a cliff. Something to be cognizant of in any situation, but particularly when you are near cliffs. Yeah, just kind of barely kept it together there. Alright, so we're getting near BT zone here. Could be a good place to test out this rocket launcher, but I don't want to waste the ammo. So let's see here. Use the blood bag we always care about. That masked hero referred to in the legend is obsolete. Paleontologist wants this, and we might be passing along that way, so I might as well grab it just in case. That brought us just close enough to these guys to trigger this nonsense, which is annoying. There's like multiple levels of how close you are to these guys, but that was just close enough that it's like, okay, you got the unskippable cinematic. Altering skeleton. I do like the idea that we could now... There's no particular reason to use them, because they're probably like about the same quality as the mule boots, which was better than sandalweed, but still bad. But it might be fun to equip terrorist boots later so we can walk into base and they could be like, oh my god, you're a terrorist. We can tell by your boots. They're the same boots that were being worn by that guy who came in and gave you a nuclear bomb that we didn't stop. Oh, wow. Exactly. That was closer than I thought. Is the paleontologist the guy who's like... Because we might stop here on our way, just because it's a convenient layover. Is this the paleontologist? Yeah, okay. So just in case... We're close to 4 stars with him, and while I don't think we care about the reward we get for that, like, if we're going to be stopping by anyway, it doesn't really make sense not to just give him some lost cargo. Because I think we want to get back on this track and then start going north instead of trying to figure out this area, which we've never explored before. There's no particular reason to explore it because there's no preppers up there that we needed to visit that I know of. It's doing this guy. You got the big brains, thumbs up. Routine there. Sometimes, like, you know, when you're using a motorbike, it's no question, but, like, if you're trying to maneuver a truck around these places or go on foot, sometimes it's faster to just, like, freaking ignore the trucks and just come up here on foot because it's so much easier to navigate. So I guess we kind of want to be moving in this direction. Because I do have a few ladders and climbing anchors and things that I could be utilizing now. This appears to be a terrible route that I've chosen. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any reason at all to have gone this way. If I can get down from here without dying, I can... Yeah, I really should be using the climbing anchor. I'm just too lazy to get in and deal with the menuing. And I'm hoping instead that this will... just inching around. The weird Mass Effect Mako physics will work to my advantage. Because I pretty clearly should have fallen the fuck over there when I skipped down onto that bit of rock. So what are those, and are they worth interacting with at all? Thermal pad? Oh. I think somebody just dropped their thermal pads when they realized that they really don't help you that much. And all sorts of ruined cargo containers here. But we're back on track now. think he just realized that my own commentary was lagging and I needed help. I just heard something drop in the kitchen, no idea what that was. Yeah, I think we're good to go here. I think, let's see, how much time have I got left? Because I'm going to have to split this after the fact. Yeah, I don't usually do videos this long with this recording setup, so it might be interesting to see if I'm going to have sync issues with this thing going this long. Cargo containers getting destroyed by weather, that game mechanic irritates me a bit. Because it's just... futzing around with container repair spray is such a pain. It doesn't feel like fun. Is it realistic? Well, within the game world and you know, within the lore of the game, with timefall being this weather that's associated with this weird post-apocalyptic environment, and I mean, I don't have a problem with it, like them having like super dangerous acidic monster rain as being part of this world that's post this bizarre cataclysmic event that we don't fully understand. I'm okay with that from a world building perspective, but as a gameplay mechanic, you have to go through these rainy areas and it breaks your car. Like being in an area where you're kind of encouraged to sneak around and be stealthy to avoid attracting the attention of these monsters. Also, all the time you spend in that area, it's destroying all your shit. That's just annoying. Not to mention the fact that I don't know how you go about, like, you'd think you could just go back to base. These various bridges, bases you go to, like, you could just get replacement containers, and that doesn't seem to be a thing.
Eyes open. Stay awake.
I don't need to be going over here. I'm heading for the Vogue. I think I can avoid getting... I think I can get where I'm going without passing by there and just climb up here instead. Because that'll mean futzing around with the oxygen mask, which is another, like, cargo container for oxygen mask has been destroyed. I'm like, what? Isn't it built into your suit? Got a little dream catcher thing still on the, on our cargo thingamajigger. Once again, using some Mass Effect physics, Mako physics. Like in real life, I don't think I would want to have been climbing around on rocks shaped like that are slick from ice. But in this game, you kind of get away with it. I was trying to get to the map screen and I let go of the balance buttons and kind of paid for it there. So I want to bear left to drop off this cargo, and then we can hit that little zone there. And wonder why these shelters, which are the closest this game has to like a little reset all your shit. Gives you free ammo for all your wappets. Somebody has a goose hologram here. But it doesn't, cargo container condition fully restored oxygen mask. Okay, now again, I'm like, I don't get it. I was told it was destroyed, not just damaged, destroyed. Timefall shelter automatically recovers it. I'm not complaining, it's just weird. Well, trucks have been piling up here outside the paleontologist's place. I'm forbidden from liking that thing manually. I will like it automatically if I touch it. Deliver lost cargo. So if I got up to 4 stars at this guy, maybe I'll get something cool out of it. I don't know.
Still alive and kicking, I see. You are incredible, Sam. A real trooper. Thank you for everything.
I heard you're out there blowing up trucks. Pretty sweet. Six likes. Yeah, the lost cargo is not going to be enough to get me up there. Oh, I got closer than I thought I would, actually.
I'll be sure to call on you again. Good work. New order available. Please access.
Well, you know what? Now I need to consider whether I'll check between videos here and see is there any reason to get this guy's love for me up to 4-star level because it's awfully close. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a video there, and when we come back next time, unless I realize there's a good reason to get this guy's affinity for me up to 4 stars or link to Yuka or whatever the hell those stars represent, we're just going to be heading back towards Hartman's lab to continue the story. And it is the nature of this Let's Play that that's main story required to do this trip. So it's not like I'm going to off-screen that trip back because I don't know, but there might be plot shit that happens as we approach Hartman's base. I'm not sure, but most